Summer's here and things are really heating up at Falco Canine Academy. I'm Dana Coquin and you're watching Falco Canine TV for August 2011.
Stand right there, Mike. All right, freeze up. Out your dog. Take it out. Good. All right, hold on to her collar. On. There you go, good. Nice, how's that feel?
I'm standing here with Bobby Cooper of VPI Pet Insurance. Welcome, Bobby.
Thank you.
So please tell us, what exactly is pet insurance?
Pet insurance is health insurance that you get for your pet, and it helps to reimburse on the cost that veterinarians charge for a pet's treatment for an accident or injury.
So how does pet insurance work exactly? Is there a copay?
The way it works is you take your pet to the normal veterinarian that you would normally go to. You have the pet treated, you pay for that service at the time of the condition being taken care of, and then you get a copy of the invoice from your vet, you submit it to VPI along with a claim form, and we reimburse your claim directly to you, and normally within 10 business days, which is a whole lot better than most human health care.
Absolutely, I like it. I wish humans could sign up for it.
Yeah, it's great.
What kind of conditions does this particular pet insurance cover? Are there any conditions that are exempt?
Well, I'll start with the ones we do cover because that's a whole lot more. It's pretty much, we like to say, we cover the pet from nose to tail, and we cover everything from cuts to cancer. So that would include surgeries, x-rays, any kinds of treatments for broken bones, any kinds of accidents that can happen to the pet, and serious diseases which pets will get, like heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. And cancer treatment in particular can be very costly. Pretty much pets get everything humans get, and it comes in a more accelerated way because they don't live as long.
What about pre-existing conditions?
Pre-existing conditions, we have people go through several medical questions, and we do pre-underwriting, which is really important to know because we let you know up front if there are any existing conditions that are excluded from coverage. Now, even some of these conditions can be covered in the next term if the condition is treated and cured. But there are exclusions such as hereditary conditions and serious chronic conditions. If the pet already has those, then unfortunately we wouldn't be able to cover them. That's why we encourage people to enroll their pets when their pets are relatively young.
So, but what if people have young, healthy pets? Why would they need to get pet insurance?
Well, it's a really good question, and I know this isn't something that is easily seen, but we actually have done research that shows that in its first year of life, a typical puppy, you will spend about $1,100 on veterinary care. And for a typical kitten under a year, about $650. Now that's for spay-neuter, that's for vaccinations, that's for flea, tick, and heartworm. And unfortunately, puppies are not the brightest bulbs, and they will pick up things and eat them, and they can become sick, and you have to do surgery to get those items out of their stomach. So you'd be amazed what happens even to younger pets, but mostly we think it's important to keep them healthy when they're young, and that's why the preventive care is important.
They're little troublemakers, I tell ya. Costly troublemakers, but they're well worth it, the joy that they bring into our lives. What kind of categories of pets does this pet insurance cover?
Okay, VPI Pet Insurance is the only insurance out there that covers not only cats and dogs, but also avians, birds, and exotic animals. So everything from your hamster to your ferret to your pot-bellied pig to your snake.
Are there any limitations as to which veterinarians that you can bring your pets to?
That's the beauty of it. As I said earlier, when you take your pet in for treatment, you go to any licensed veterinarian anywhere in the world. And because you're paying the vet at the time of service and then we're reimbursing you. So unlike, managed care, which sometimes exists with human health care, we give you carte blanche to go to any licensed veterinarian anywhere.
It's a pretty good deal. It's actually a really good deal.
It is.
Tell our viewers, please, if they're out there considering getting pet insurance for their pets, why should they choose VPI?
Well, VPI has been around for 30 years. We were started in 1982. Our first pet that we insured was Lassie, actually.
Oh!
And so we're the oldest and largest pet insurance company in the country. And that means that we've had years and years of experience with developing products. Our major medical plan with deductibles and copays is the best there is out there. We really have honed our services down. We have great customer care. We reimburse claims quickly. And we really have amassed a lot of knowledge about what really constitutes a good insurance plan. We're constantly surveying veterinarians. We work very closely with the vet community. We were started by a veterinarian, along with a group of investors who are also veterinarians. So we really know the business. We know how to keep pets healthy, how to make them healthy, and what kind of coverage really works best to help pet parents manage the cost of their pet's health care.
Where can people go to learn more about VPI?
Well, fortunately, as a Falco customer or prospect, there's a way to enroll both online and through a special toll-free number. So that the online URL is www.petinsurance.com/FalcoK9. So that's FALCO, the letter K and the number 9. You can also call a toll-free number which will entitle you to get a discount on the pet insurance, a special 5% discount that's available to Falco customers.
We all love discounts.
And that toll-free number is 866-300-1821. Sorry.
Bobby, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
Of course, and go and get your pet insured with VPI Pet Insurance. I'm here with Jamie Weltmer. She's one of our new interns here at Falco Canine Academy. She is from the Animal Science program at Cal Poly Pomona. Welcome to Falco. How has your experience been so far?
It's been really good. I've had a lot of fun meeting all the dogs. They're really great to work with.
And now what is expected of you as an intern?
We're going to be walking the dogs, bathing the dogs, handling them, and just really getting to know them.
And you had one day so far?
Yes.
How did that go?
It was really, really fun actually. I got to meet all the dogs here now. I got to walk most of them and they responded really well.
I heard that you did especially well with Zeus, who can be quite the difficult one to walk. Is that okay to say?
Yeah. He was fine with me. I've heard he has some problems, so.
But you must have the magic touch.
Oh no. I guess, maybe.
And being a veterinary student, you have to learn how to work with all kinds, even the most difficult animals.
Right, especially when they're sick, it's harder.
So this is probably a really good experience for you.
Definitely very good.
What are you hoping to learn and to gain from being an intern here at Falco?
Well, working with all kinds of dogs, learning some more behavioral techniques, training them, and some more about the dog detection.
Is it a summer thing, or will you be here forever?
However long that they need me.
Very nice. And how much longer do you have of school?
I just have a couple more classes, maybe 2 more quarters.
Very nice. How'd you find out about this?
Penny relayed the message from Dan to us.
So she's referring to Penny Fode.
Yes, she's awesome.
And a big thank you to Penny and also to Dr. Brock Sandelin. Thank you so much for sending over interns. There's what, 20 interns here?
That's what I heard.
You're one of 20.
It's a really big response.
And you're the lucky one that was interviewed today.
Yeah,
so
it was really fun.
Thank you for coming on camera and wave hello to all the viewers out there. Thanks, Jamie.
You're welcome.
Andy, welcome back to LA.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. For all the viewers out there who don't know where Andy Falco has been, you just got back from Slovakia.
Yes, I did. It was a great trip.
And yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I went over there to buy some dogs for both police work here in the United States and for a search and rescue program in Peru.
How many dogs did you buy?
We eventually, by the time we're done, we'll buy about 9 dogs. Some will come here to the United States and the majority will go to Peru.
And how long were you over in Slovakia?
I was there about 7 days total.
Wow. Wow, did you get to have any fun too? Or was it mainly all work?
No, a little bit. It was mostly work this time. I was by myself, so I didn't have a lot of people to go run around with, and I didn't go to the wine cave, which you have to see some other videos, but the wine cave is a place where we go and visit. This gentleman makes wine in a hole in the ground, and but we didn't get there this time, but a lot more work. I was putting up videos on YouTube, on our video blog, to keep people up to date with what we were doing and what the dogs look like and what we look for in the dogs we're selecting. So if you go to our video blog, you can see all those videos on there.
And the video blog is at Tumblr.
Yes.
And it's falcocanine.tumblr.com, correct?
Something like that. We'll put it right here. So
put it right here. Just go to this address.
I don't think is right.
I think it is. Okay. I go there. I look at your video blog.
Oh, look at you.
I sure do. Well, welcome back. No, I'm not. So we're happy to have you back here in Los Angeles. I understand that Officer Colantano has found a new dog.
Yes.
And he's the one who's, I didn't mean to interrupt, but he's the one who lost his dog Ike in the shooting a couple months back. Tell me about his new dog.
Well, we were glad to bring back Rex, which the name is going to be changed to Kane. But currently Rex is a Belgian Malinois, and I think for a lot of reasons we decided to go with a different breed, just because we didn't want to compare one dog to the next. We wanted to keep this fresh experience for Junior, and not to be in the comparing one German Shepherd to the next German Shepherd, that kind of stuff, because we're not going to ever replace Ike.
No.
So he's going to be starting fresh with this new dog, and I think it's going to be fun. The dog's only 14 months old, and again, you can see him on those video blogs where I was selecting him in Slovakia.
Now, is he fully grown at 14 months?
No, dogs usually grow until they're about 3 years of age.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So Cupcake has finally stopped growing because she's 4. The officer, I'm not giving you room to answer. Officer has a new tattoo as well?
He does.
What
he showed me his tattoo. We're going to show it on the video. And as you can see, it is a picture of his dog's leash. And his paw print. The dog's actual paw print is a tattoo on his chest.
His actual paw print?
Yes.
How did he do that?
Well, after he passed away, they took a paw print of Ike, and that's what they used to make the tattoo.
Oh, that's beautiful. A nice memory of him and dedication.
Very emotional when we were giving him the dog. Yeah. He was, I'm sure he has a lot of mixed feelings. And then at that time, he was able to show us the tattoo. So it was a pretty special day for all of us.
Well, as you said, Ike will never be replaced. No. But it's good that you found a new dog so that the officer can turn his attention to him. Mm-hmm. Pet dog obedience seems to be keeping the academy quite busy. What's going on there?
I don't know. We must.
You don't know?
We must be really good. But every class is full. We've sold out every class for the last few months.
You know why? Because you're good. You're a good instructor. No, that's why, really.
But we have a lot of good instructors that work alongside me too. So it is just really busy. I mean, we've maxed out our classes. We've maxed out the classes that are coming up. So if you want to join our class, make sure to sign up early and to make sure you get a spot for you and your dog. Because we don't deal just with your average pet dog. We get all the dogs that every other trainer turns away. I can't tell you how many times people have come to us and said, we got kicked out of our last obedience class because my dog was really bad. And,
who gets kicked out of their obedience class?
Well, we get them all, so there must be a lot. And so, yeah, we're really busy, and I'm really thankful to all the assistants that we have here with all of our other trainers that join us out there on the field.
It's a good team. Yep. Good team that we've got here. I always have to ask about those pesky little bed bugs. What's going on with them? Is it still an epidemic?
It's still there, and it's getting busier and busier. Dan has been running around. Dan himself had to run to Arizona out with some movie theaters. We got some trains we got to do tonight at the time that we're filming this. And Western, Orkin, Terminex, they're all getting hundreds of phone calls about these stinking bed bugs. But the dogs are there to help, and we got a new bed bug academy coming up in the next couple weeks.
And thank goodness the dogs are there to help.
Yep, it really saves time for the technicians to search for the bugs, because the dogs help them locate the bugs that they can't see them.
I'm going out of town. I want to bring a dog with me to search the hotel room before I sleep.
Bring a tent.
They creep me out. So with all of this going on, I hear that you've needed some help. So you brought in some interns to help you out.
Yeah, Dan must do everything around here. But Dan got a hold of the people at Cal Poly Pomona and said, because they have a big veterinarian program over there, and said, we're looking for some interns. Do you have any type of program like that can help us out? And a day later, we got, you know, just a lot of phone calls, and right now we have about 20 interns that are that we're going to use here to do a lot of different things, from answering the phones to taking care of the kennels and walking the dogs. And in the time that they're here, we're also going to give them classes on what it is we do here and how we train dogs and work with dogs.
Wow, what a great learning experience for them too.
I hope so.
That's wonderful. Good idea, Dan. I think Dan needs a raise. What do you think?
Oh, please.
On that note, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to watch us in September for the September newsletter.
If we survive. You could tell by our voices that we're very, very tired around.
We are. The allergies, the pollen's ridiculous here in California. All right, Andy, we're going to do our sign off on the count of three. Right. 1, 2, 3. Later, dog.
Wow, look at that.
Taco Tuesday is good when you are eating it, but it's not good after eating it and doing decoy work. All right, let's have him bite the chicken, see if he helps out the chicken. What I want.
Stop or I'll send the dog. Now, look at it here. Look at it here.
Oh, oh, woo, that hurt. Hey, the cameraman can't laugh.